Hi, my dears, welcome back. In the previous class, we discussed about temperature, right? Today, we are going to learn about condensation and precipitation. First one, condensation. Due to decrease in temperature, the water vapor starts converting into liquid water droplets. This process is called condensation. Condensation has various forms. First one is dew. On cool nights during winter, when the earth radiates heat and gets cooler, then the air which comes in contact with the cool ground also becomes cooler and water vapor starts condensing over the grass, trees, leaves, etc., which could be seen in the early morning. This is called dew. Next one is frost. When the temperature falls down to 0 degrees Celsius, the water drops forms ice crystals which are known as frost. Fog or mist is the another form of condensation. Fog is formed by the condensation that takes place on the dust particles floating near the earth's surface. It can be seen during the peak winter season. Clouds are the another form of condensation. Clouds are a mass of minute droplets of water formed by the condensation of water vapor in the upper atmosphere. Haven't you seen different types of clouds in the sky? On the basis of this appearance and the altitude at which they occur, the clouds are classified into the following categories. First one, nimbus clouds, second one, cumulus clouds, third one, stratus clouds, and last one, cirrus clouds. Let's learn about nimbus clouds. These clouds occur at low levels. They are dark gray or black in appearance. They cause heavy rainfall. Next one is cumulus clouds. They appear like a cauliflower. They are often white or grayish. They are also the rain bearing clouds. Another type of clouds is stratus clouds. They appear like thin sheet in the sky. They are whitish and they hardly bring any rainfall. Last one is cirrus clouds. These clouds look like the bird's feathers. They are often known as feathery clouds. They do not bring rainfall. Hope all of you understood condensation and different forms of condensation. Let's move to the next topic, precipitation. Precipitation is the process under which the condensed water vapor fall on the ground in various forms such as rain, snow, sleet, and hail. Let's learn about rainfall. Rain is formed by evaporation and condensation of water through water cycle. Next one is hailstones. If the water droplets released from the clouds happen to pass through colder layers of the atmosphere, they may reach the earth in the form of ice pellets. This form of precipitation is called hailstones. Next one, snowfall. When the temperature falls below 0 degrees Celsius, precipitation reaches the earth in the form of tiny crystals of ice. This is called snowfall. Last one is rainfall. Rainfall is the falling down of moisture from the atmosphere in the form of liquid water drops. Rainfall is of three types: convectional rainfall, relief rainfall, and cyclonic rainfall. First one is convectional rainfall. When the air comes in contact with the hot surface of the earth, it gets heated, becomes lighter, and starts rising up. Thus, convectional currents are formed. On reaching the upper layer of the atmosphere, the air starts cooling. Then condensation takes place and the clouds are formed. And if a critical temperature is reached, then the rain occurs. This is called convectional rainfall. Next one is orographic rainfall or relief rainfall. When the relief features such as mountains come in the way of a moisture wind, then the wind is forced to rise up the mountain. This rising wind starts cooling and then condensation takes place and the clouds are formed. Last one is cyclonic rainfall or border rainfall. Cyclones are the centers of low pressure. The air converges from all directions towards the low pressure. It is forced to rise up. The rising air gets cooled, condensed, and clouds are formed, which ultimately bring rainfall. Let's conclude today's topic. What we learned today? Yes, today we learned about condensation and different forms of condensation such as frost, mist or fog, dew, and clouds. Along with it, we learned about precipitation and different types of precipitation such as rainfall, snowfall, and hailstones. Hope you all understood these topics. Meet again next class with a new chapter. Thank you.